What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I appreciate you coming through and hanging out with me. I'm Blocker 120, and this is Foam World Order. This is episode 3 of the channel, and today we're going to have another 2 blasters again. I know you see 3 blasters up here, but the first one is just 2 colors of the same blaster. But we're going to be talking about the MK2 and the MK2.1. Now, the first one that came out, of course, is the MK2, which was released in December of 2020. And actually, I'm sorry, I picked this one up first. The first one released was this one, which was, I believe, the released under Target. And this one came with bamboo 1.0 darts, a removable muzzle brake, a nice holster, and 2 speed clips and a holder for the speed clips. This dart zone blaster featured an internal magazine that had a 6 dart capacity. It had a very, very strong prime, as like it should be. It is a pro blaster. Had a great performance. Let me just pop one dart in here real quick so I don't dry fire. I don't suggest y'all do that at home either. But you like how I do the little hand cock. I like to pretend like it's actually doing something for real. But it is a great blaster that came out, and it retailed for $80 upon release. Both of these blasters, one went with Walmart, one went with Target. The only difference between the 2 blasters is that this one came with the 1.0 darts, this came with the 2.0 darts, the bamboos. Now, I had a lot of fun playing with the blaster and everything like that. My only thing is, I wish they sold, well, one of the things I have with this is, I wish they sold the left-handed holsters, but they do have free files available for the 3D print. If you have a 3D printer, I'll put the link in the description. They do have that available though for us. I'm a righty, but you seeing how I have 2, I would love to dual wield. Although, as I mentioned earlier, this does have a very strong prime. So I've been for days now repeatedly trying to lock my fingers into place to one hand prime it, and I can't get it. I get right there and I feel like it's about to lock in place and I can't get it. But nonetheless, it's still a very good blaster. Like I said, like even if I can't wield it one-handed and prime one-handed, I mean, it wasn't intended to, but oh man, that would be so sweet if I could do that. But the blaster is very compact. Like I said, it does come with this removable muzzle brake, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy the muzzle brake is removable because it doesn't add any performance to the blaster and it doesn't take away any performance from the blaster. I feel like it takes away from the cosmetic look of the blaster. The blaster has a much better profile, in my opinion, just like this. Nice, compact, good size handle because of the fact it has an internal mag and not an ejectable magazine. So they was allowed to give you a nice, comfortable size blaster that you can hold. And the holster for the blaster that comes with it is very sturdy holster. It has a slight adjustment that you can do to it. You can angle it somewhat. It is a belt attachment holster, but this holster does hold onto your blaster. If you go crazy upside down, unless, you know, if you're a ninja out there in the field playing at these events, then kudos to you. You know, this will work for you. You can keep this blaster, and if you're hanging upside down over people and taking them out, then kudos to you. This could be a blaster for you. But during the time when I was using it, I had one major hang up, and that was with the speed loader, where I had trouble sometimes where I went to use it and you put it right here at the top, clicks right into place, but it's not a permanent click. If I shake left, right, it will come off. It's meant to detach quickly. It's not meant to lock into place. But sometimes when I use the speed loader as I would assume so and speed load it, it didn't work. This time it did. Now, when that happens, when it's working perfectly fine, this blaster is a great blaster to use. I like I said, the compact size, everything. Very easy. The speed loader, the speed clips go into the holster, by the way. Either way, it doesn't matter which way you slide them in there, they'll still snap and click and hold into place. This is holding pretty nicely as well for the ninjas, like I mentioned earlier, that want to hang upside down and take people out during events, if you choose to do so. It's your business. Nobody's judging. Now, let's see. Ooh, I had another good load. See, before I was having issues, I'm sorry, I didn't want to keep popping this in the microphone. I'm just starting to realize I'm doing that. I apologize. But I was having issues before where when I used the speed loader and I don't know if I pushed it off slightly or whatever the case was, but the first two darts to enter the blaster would get jammed up in the handle inside the internal mag, and the last dart at the top would bite between the clip and the blaster and pop off. And then I would get like 2 shots in, and then the third one would malfunction, and then the bottom 2 shots would be facing vertical now. When I clear that one, they'll turn vertical next to each other like Siamese twins, instead of being horizontal. So I don't know if anyone else has had that issue. If you have, let me know in the comments. If you have and you fix that issue so it won't happen, or you know a way so that it will not happen and this will operate flawlessly, please let me know, because this is a great blaster. I really don't have nothing, watch I shake my ghetto table. I really don't have nothing bad to say about this blaster. Like, I like the design, I like the feel of it. It's very comfortable in my hand. Of course, I wish it could have been an ejectable magazine versus a speed load magazine, and that's only really because of the issues I had with it earlier. Right now, I just ran 2 through in front of you and I had no issues with it. So as long as this is loading properly, this is an amazing blaster. As I said, it retailed for $80, came out 2 separate colors. This was the limited edition one, the orange one with Walmart. It is out of stock currently. This one is from Target. It is still currently in stock. I'll put the link in my description as well for this one. But the blaster is a nice, fun, good sidearm blaster to bring on the field with you. The speed, I like the fact that you have somewhere to put your accessories and to hold your blaster, because without that, I'm the type that, like, I'll just be like, hey, I got cardboard and duct tape, and I'll make me a holster. This is for a different blaster that I have. I'm like, they don't have a holster for it. So I started out doing some cardboard and duct tape, Before 3D printers were around, this was the way to go. This is how you made what you need. This is how some people still make what they need, as you can see. But other than that, they don't have a left-hand holster for this that you can readily buy unless you have a 3D printer. Then you can print one out yourself. But you can just swing the holster around to the small of your back and just use it right there. And it wasn't that difficult for me, and I am a righty, I'm not a lefty. So if you're a lefty, I feel like you may be able to work better with this. If you're a lefty and you've done this, just let me know how it worked for you. Let me know if there's any other thing that you did to dual wield this. I first thought for a second, I was like, I might just take the other holster I have and just break this off and just get it on this side. I have to, so I was thinking about doing that to have a dual wheel holster, because this holster is good quality. I really do like the quality of holster, and I do like how it holds on to this blaster. But I wish I had a left side. So that's pretty much how I feel about the MK2. It was a fun blaster to use. Now, when it came time to the chrono, I used 6 different darts. Where'd I put my notebook? Because I had to write this down. Like I said, I'm going to get in the habit. One of these days, you're going to see me, and I'm just going to spit this off the top of my head. It's going to be like a freestyle of dart. But until such time, I'll keep my pad like an artist, like, I don't know, like a rap artist would do. That's how I would have done it. But with the MK2, the Bamboo 1.0 darts, which came with the red one, I got a low 124 to 129. With the 2.0 darts that actually came with the orange one, the limited edition one, I got 147 to 143. With the Worker Gen 3s, I got 115 to 123. With the Ember darts, I got 118 to 127. With the Game Face Prime quick darts, I got 106 to 118. And with the Ruby darts, I got 154 to 162. So also I want you to take into account that the performance of the darts varies based upon the condition of the darts as well. So if you're not storing your darts properly, putting them up, cleaning them up after you play, then you're going to have issues with them, because I step on a lot of my darts sometimes. The darts that I used for this performance test were fairly used darts, but new. They weren't stepped on darts. I took care of these darts that I was using for the test. But yeah, make sure you take care of your darts. Don't just leave them lying around, stepped on, everything like that, because they'll make them ineffective and you'll be finding yourself constantly having to purchase darts. But it was fun. It was fun using the blaster. I really did like it. It was a great time using the blaster. And of course now, you know, Dart Zone always likes to up the ante and do their thing. Like, they like to come through. So we get the 2.1, the MK 2.1, which is larger than the MK2, and you can see that easily. Like, it's no question about it. It's a larger profile all around. A lot of different features, the look and style. This has a more futuristic look to it. It has this little brass, you can see the barrel running through it, brass barrel running through it, and it looks nice like that. I like that, how it's like it has a window to the inside. It has a rubberized textured grip on the slide, the priming slide, and also a rubberized textured grip on the handle as well. This blaster also has a mag that releases instead of an internal mag, as the MK2 did. But this blaster, this magazine, it also is not just a like gravity drop mag, like how a nice smooth magazine release. No, this magazine actually is like spring. If I can get it to do it this time. It doesn't want to do it. Now it's trying to be funny to me. Be nice. There we go. See? Just needed a little love. But this magazine actually pops out like that for the extra magazines that you have. Just like the MK2, they gave you 2 extra magazines. So you have essentially 3 like you would have had with the MK2, 1 internal, 2 spare clips, except this has the removable magazine. So they gave you 1 removable magazine that is inside the blaster when you open the box. And by the way, the box, quick side note, I get a little sidetracked and do this sometimes, but the box, I like the box. I normally don't really care about the box, but I like this box, how it looks. And I like the fact that they got a handle for it. So you could feel somewhat important as you're exiting the store with this, if you was able to go into stores, get this, or you bringing this to, if you order this online and you're bringing this onto the field, like you're walking onto the, I will walk onto the field with the box. I haven't been to a game, but I know when I plan on, and I want to bring this, and I'm going to put it back in the box, and I'm going to bring it in the box, because I feel like that's how it's meant to be. I want to feel like one of them CIA operatives or something. I bust open my case, in my little armory case and stuff like that, and it's all nice and neat and organized. It was a nice and neat organized case. They had the double magazine set up nice in there. This leg drop holster, leg holsters, they've been dope. Word to RoboCop. Like, everybody likes leg holsters. But this holster is not as strong as the MK2 holster is, and it will not, I'm sorry for the ninjas. This is not one that will hold. If you try to move a little bit, you're gonna lose your blaster. So the upside down ninjas, this will not work for you. And you also had a removable muzzle brake for this as well. Again, it does not add nor take away from the performance. It is simply just a cosmetic look that you can pop on, pop off, and the leg holster comes with a space for it to drop right in so you can carry it around with you if you want to carry it around with you. But I don't really see you wanting to remove this blaster from the holster and then be like, don't move, stay right there. Okay, now I'm ready. I don't really see that happening. Also, they included another set of eye protection, this time in the form of goggles. Somewhat like ski goggles, give you more of a like half face protection. The material is like a rigid plastic on the outside front. The back is a rubber that is soft, but it's not too secure, so you got to be careful with it. I wouldn't be rough and rugged with this. Also, I would only use this for its intended purposes for dart blasters. I would not use this for anything else. I would not use this for anything else associated with the hobby, whether it be modding, painting, sand, anything else associated with the hobby. Strictly for playing with the blasters only. That is it. Now, even with this on, let me get this eye edge in place so it feels right on my face. Even with this on, the sides right here, I don't feel 1,000% protected right here. And I do like that they have these vents right here so they won't fog up on you. That is nice. And like I said before with Dart Zone's eye protection and everything like that, I feel like it's more of a responsibility thing that they're addressing and not of necessity or a thing that they're trying to get you enticed about to buy the product. I feel like this is just more, I want to feel like this is more of them taking responsibility for knowing what their products can do and want to keep everybody safe while they use their products and continue to have fun. So with that, I really enjoyed using this blaster as well. I loved the fact that it had the magazine, except why 6 though? Why still only 6 darts? I mean, they do offer you a 4-dart package deal for $15, which isn't bad, but there's still 4 6-dart magazines. So you're gonna do a lot of reloading. Granted, with this spring-assisted mag release, it's an easy reload, a very easy reload, a smoother prime, by the way. This one, as I was trying to do, this one, I could one-hand prime. Versus I got it. You know what? It took everything out of me, but I got it. So I one-hand primed the MK2 as well. It took everything out of me. Do I think I can do that back to back? No, I don't think so. But I did it once. So anyway, back to this MK2.1. I just wanted to do that. I'm so happy I did that. I'm glad that was caught. Back to this MK2.1. Great design, great look. Holster you need to definitely get yourself used to and accustomed to. It does adjust forwards as well as backwards a couple degrees, but you definitely need to get yourself accustomed to the position that you like. I literally counted to myself and was like, I'm more comfortable with the holster 2 clicks north. That's what I felt like. 2 clicks north. They put it in a great position for me to access it, to access the blaster at all times. This muzzle, not really needed, but if you like the cosmetic look, go ahead, go right for it. As you should know though, neither of the blasters will fit in their holsters with their muzzle brakes attached. Hence the reason they have a position for you to attach this muzzle brake. And on the MK2 muzzle brake, you have a belt clip. So I would suggest, just to save yourself room and everything, leave this home, because why do you need it? And then I would remove these screws and take this off, because why do you need it? You don't actually need it. Now, when it came to the performance, I used the same darts that I used for the MK2. And let me get back to my book real quick. For the MK2.1, this came with the Bamboo 2.0 darts. So, but I still started off same order, everything, try to keep it similar. For the MK 2.1 with the Bamboo 1.0 darts, I got 135 to 137. With the Bamboo 2.0 darts, I got 158 to 161. With the Worker Gen 3 darts, I got 123 to 134. With the Ember darts, I got 139 to 142. With the Game Face Prime Quick darts, I got 126 to 132. And with the Ruby darts, I got 142 to 156. Now, the Ruby darts was the only darts that went through the 2.1 at a lower FPS than the MK2. And I've seen people say before how different blasters will favor different darts. So I'm gonna have to assume that's the case. I mean, it could also be the darts that I had, but let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. But right now, I personally am a big fan of the Ruby darts. You let me know your favorite darts in the comments, or you let me know what darts you feel I should use to make a more steady, streamlined test of all across the board, if you feel that way. But right now, I'm a fan of the Ruby darts. Some people are a fan of the Bamboo 2.0s. Some people really love and miss the Bamboo 1.0s. Quick thing, if you didn't know, the Bamboo 1.0s and the Bamboo 2.0s are actually at a different weight, where the Bamboo 1.0s weighed in at a gram and the Bamboo 2.0s weighing in at 0.75. So it's lighter, so they are reading higher FPS. The accuracy and stuff like that, I don't have a long enough range to test if that's gonna work. I don't have a long enough space to run that type of test, so I don't want to make a judgment on that. But on the fun side of it and the smile, this is a good blaster. It's dope. I love these blasters because you can also front load these blasters, if you didn't know. Another thing with I used all the darts in that one. Let me just grab a handful of these. Another thing with the MK2.1, if you have the MK2 lying around still, the magazines from the MK2, the speed clip magazines from the MK2, if you have those lying around and you happen to be, I need to find an empty magazine. All right, I got an empty magazine, a straight empty magazine. The operating system still works. Only difference is you would have to hold it in place. Like if you hold it in place, it gave me my darts. That time I messed it up, but it works. But it works. It's just a fun little thing. I don't suggest you really do that. Like I said, they sell 4 Max for $15. You don't really need to do that. I wish they would sell larger magazines so we can carry a larger capacity. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to get me some double-sided tape and I'm going to have them hanging together with each other. It's the only thing I could really do to solve that issue. As far as working left-sided with this blaster, Very difficult. I'm sorry for the left-handed people out there, as I'm sorry for the ninjas out there that wanted to hang upside down. The blaster will not secure with too much movement upside down, nor will it be comfortable to be accessed from a left hand. So there's that. I really apologize for that. Unless you, no, I mean, no, I really don't see it being workable from the left side. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's a good fun blaster to have on the side, run around the house, pretend to be RoboCop or somebody, you know, one of my childhood favorites. But I really hope everybody's out there enjoying themselves and you finally getting yourselves the blasters that you wanted. You're finally doing all the things that you said you wanted to do when you get older and you become a big kid and you have the money to buy your stuff and you don't have to ask nobody if you can get it. I hope you're doing that. Enjoy the fun things. Enjoy these things. Listen, at the end of the day, you have your life to live. Nobody can tell you how to do that. All you can do is enjoy it and continue on. So I hope everybody joins me again next time. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, share. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through again. It's been great.